Davies wrote, "The multiverse theory seeks to replace the appearance of design by the hand of chance. I've read some accounts," May continues, "that leave one to believe that a relatively small number of other universes would significantly alter the probabilities. That, however, is clearly not the case. So academics are now working on this." Going to reel with this one. How many universes then would you need to make it at all probable that one of them could be like our universe? String theorists posit a number of 10 to the power of 500. It might help to see that number written out. It is one with 500 zeros after it. So here it is. Here goes. That many universes. Now, that's an awful lot of universes, Peter May writes, particularly since the estimate for the total number of atoms in the entire observable universe is no more than 10 to the power of 80. All the atoms in the universe. So here, you got to have 10 to the 500th power of universes. Well, that is in order to give, in their mind, a chance of one to be like ours. But there is no verification. It is totally unscientific. And again, it's an escape route to try to avoid a creator. Now, it must be understood that there is no hard evidence at all for the existence of any other universes, and if they exist, we'd never be able to see them or have any contact with them. Can this be considered a scientific idea if it cannot be tested by experiment or observation? Davies states, "It can be validly objected that a theory that rests on entities that are in principle unobservable cannot be described as scientific." And yet that's the position, unfortunately, of the general scientific community. But one of the world's greatest scientists, Sir David Otway Ray, calls us at least once a week, and he's with us all the way. But watch this, class. But a multiverse cosmology, that there are all these other universes, bombshell was reported in New Scientist dated 28 October 2009. An article entitled, "Multiplying Universes. How many is the multiverse?" put forward the latest thinking about cosmologists Linde and Van Scheren, suggesting a number of, watch, 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10 million universes. Not 10 to the power of 500. It is so finely tuned that you have to have that many possibilities to get one like this if it came about naturalistically. But it does not. The facts demonstrate the impossibility of not absurdity of it, but the impossibility of it. Unlike the string theorist figure of 10 to the 500 zeros after it, this new figure could not possibly be written out. You can't even write that out. It's a number so utterly vast as to defy any sensible comment, Peter May writes. Wow. This article was first published in the newsletter of the European Leadership Forum. One thing is certain. None of the evolutionary concepts for the origin of the universe qualify as scientific theories. Each of these philosophic speculations is fraught with damning scientific data that contradict its basic assumptions. Under the light of scientific scrutiny, not even one qualifies as a workable hypothesis. Each results in a frustrating exercise of metaphysical futility, yet each is held with religious fervor by its proponents. Who wrote that? My wife's husband wrote that. All right. Now watch this. Astrophysicist Roger Penrose, I believe of University of Texas, wrote about the Creator's aim. Let me show you how precise, how meticulous, how fortunate the Creator's aim was. And he is a world-class astrophysicist. The Creator's aim was one part, precise to one part, in 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 123. Anything beyond 10 to the 50th can't happen by chance. What he's really also saying is that number is so big. Look, Dr. Penrose continues. He says, write 0 on all the protons in the universe, all the neutrons, all the electrons, and all of the subatomic particles would be left over. That it is impossible for that to be the answer, that is, for multiverses to be the answer.